Hello everyone, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala. Welcome to Rough Book, a learning companion. Good morning and welcome friends. This is Dr. Mitesh Gala, presently teaching in Campion School. This is the online mathematics teaching resource and today I've got something new to speak to you. More than teaching, let's understand something about our life. What is this? It's a bill. Can you figure out what bill it is? Yeah, it's a bill from West Side. I hope the popular brand everyone is knowing about. This one, a movie ticket. Yeah, food since we've not had it since long. And McDonald's. Yeah. What am I basically showing all this to you about and for what? Yeah, these are the expenses which we did so nicely and even without thinking. But now it's being so difficult to even dream about all these things. But basically, what am I trying to highlight? Is there something common that you can see in all these tickets? Yeah, have a closer look and see what am I talking about. I'm giving you the hint out of there. Second hint, third, and the fourth. Exactly. I'm basically talking about some extra charge which we are paying apart from the regular cost of the item. So if you look at that, especially if you look at this one, the Anand Bhavan, it is an eating outlet. You can very clearly see 2.5%, 2.5%, a total of 5%. Alright, something called as CGST, SGST being levied. Here also you can see CGST, SGST. Again, something, I think this should be some percent. We'll have to calculate it. And here you might not see this, but 2.5%, 2.5% in McDonald's also we're paying something extra. What is this extra that we are talking about? We need to understand that. Yes, we are talking about something called as GST, goods and service tax. Yeah, that's what is levied in India nowadays. Let's move forward. Let's understand the meaning of this GST. So GST is a comprehensive value added tax. Earlier we had VAT. Now we've removed VAT and we've come into GST. So earlier in India, the system was on different items. There were different types of taxes like luxury tax, octroi duty, custom duties, VAT, local octroi tax, lots of taxes. So now the government said we will remove all the taxes and there will be only one tax in the country, which we call it as goods and service tax. So anything that you use, whether it is a good or a service, you're supposed to pay a tax to the government, and one type of tax, so you don't have to keep on filing different returns, only one return, and it becomes very smooth and easy for the entire country. The first country to have this tax introduced was France in the year 1954, and now India last year or maybe a couple of years back they started with GST. Now usually there is only one type of GST all over the country, but in India, since there is a decentralized system between the state and the center, so the disagreement, they came up with a dual system of GST wherein the state is applying a different GST as well as the country. Now what is this difference? We will look into the next slides very soon. So by and large, right now you need to understand a very simple concept that whatever is the cost price of a particular product, on that if there is some extra percent charged, that percent is called as GST, which is a direct tax going to the government. Why do they take this tax from us? Obviously, the common reason is for the administration of the country. So this country's administration, whatever cost is required, is basically taken care from this type of taxes called as GST. Let's move on. So there are two types that is happening in the country. First is intrastate supply and second is interstate supply. We need to understand both these concepts in order to tackle our first exercise 1A. What do you mean by intra-supply? So when a state is selling a product within the state, so for example someone bought something from Mumbai and that person is belonging from Pune. So Mumbai and Pune, both the cities are basically within Maharashtra. In that case, it is called as intrastate, intra-state supply. And when it happens between two different states, let's say someone bought from Mumbai and he's staying in Delhi. So these are two different states or two different places, then it is called as interstate supply. So when it is intrastate and when it is interstate, the types of GST to be applied are different. Okay, now what is that difference? Let's look at that with the next slide. So in the next slide, we see the structure of GST in our country. One is intrastate, second is interstate. So if it is intrastate, that means within the state, okay, then there are two types of GST being applied called as CGST and SGST. CGST is the central GST, SGST is the state GST. So what happens is when the particular company is taxing you in terms of CGST, SGST, for example, we saw McDonald's, we saw Westside, we saw those movie tickets, they all had CGST, SGST because you're buying it within the state. Then whatever the tax is, half of that goes to the center and half of that goes to the state. Why do they go to two different people? Because the state also has its own expenses, the center also has its own expenses. So out of these taxes, the state and the center both will be able to function. But when it happens between the states, between two different states, then there is only one type of GST applied, which is called as IGST. I is not I is integrated GST. So when they say integrated GST, that means the total GST is applied together, not in two parts, and the entire amount of GST directly goes to the center, and from the center will decide how much they want to send it back to the state, which is already pre-decided. So there are two cycles. In intra-state, what happens, the tax is collected from us in two parts. One goes to the state, second goes to the center. So directly state gets its money, it's not depending on the center. Whereas the interstate with two different states, the tax directly goes to the center, and from the center a portion comes back to the state. So it is routed back, alright. So what we need to remember for our first exercise is we have to check whether the particular question is based on intrastate, that is within the state, or interstate, that is between two different states. If it is two different states, then you should say wow, because then only one tax. So your task of calculation becomes easy. But when it is intrastate, then whatever the percent of GST will be broken into two parts. One is central, second is state, that is CGST and SGST. So if you remember the first slide which we saw, in that there was 2.5%, 2.5%, because the total GST is 5%, broken in two parts, equal parts. One goes to CGST, second goes to SGST. Is this very clear in our head now? CGST, SGST, how to apply and when to apply IGST. Once again for the last time, if it is intra-state, within the state, CGST, SGST, total GST broken into two different parts, equal parts. When it is between two states, then it is IGST, entire one GST only, which goes to the center and then it is routed back to the state. Let's go to the next slide and discover something interesting. Now this is for all of us to understand. In our state, in our country basically, there are different rates of GST on different products. For example, 0% on most of the consumer based products. Whatever we eat, on that no GST. Government said that's free of cost. We don't want to have income generated from that. 5% GST on mass consumption items like spices, mustard oil and all that. 12% on processed foods. Processed foods are all those foods which are processed and then brought to you. For example, all kinds of chips and all that probably. Yeah. 18% is on soap, oil, toothpaste, refrigerator and even your smartphones. So whenever you are buying a smartphone, you are actually paying 18% to the government straight away. So avoid buying extra smartphones unnecessarily just to show off. The third bracket is 20, the fourth bracket and the most important bracket is 28%, which is on white goods and cars. White goods are all luxury goods, alright, all goods which only the luxury people can afford, alright. Likewise, the last one, 28% plus cess. Cess is additional tax on all luxury cars, pan masala, tobacco and aerated drinks. So all those who are into the bracket of cigarettes, pan masalas, you are already paying 28% extra, so stop having it. I'm joking, but at least aerated drinks also is what we need to take care, because we are paying something extra on that as well. So there are different rates. Now let's take one example here. For example, you bought a soap from Mumbai and you are taking it to Nagpur. Is it intrastate or interstate? Absolutely intrastate. So now 18% is the tax on that. So how much will you give to CGST? How much will you give it to SGST? 9% each. Alright, but if the case was different, someone from Mumbai is buying something from Delhi, a soap or a toothpaste or a smartphone, 18% is the tax. So how much will IGST be applied? There won't be CGST, SGST separated. IGST, because now it is interstate, and entire 18% together. No breaking of 18% anymore. Alright, is that very clear? Remember, when it is CGST and SGST, it is not 18 plus 18. It is basically half of 18, 9 as CGST, 9 as SGST. But when it is integrated, it is entire 18% together. Is that clear in the head? Yeah. You can take a screenshot of this, put it on the screen, although it is not going to help you to solve your sums, but just a general knowledge. I hope this much is very clear in your head. I'm sure this much information is more than enough for us to solve our first exercise. So let's hit the first exercise 1A. Come on, open your books and let's begin, guys. Hope you had a lovely mathematics experience with the Rough Book, our learning companion.